Hello everyone, and Tell Man of God, aka Lord Fluffy here with a new Let's Play of Metroid Prime 2. Now, what new Let's Play am I doing, guys? Huh? That stupid thing I used to do? I'm not doing it anymore. Oh, we're doing a Let's Play of Metroid Prime 2. Now, I did say that I was going to start another Let's Play, and it did take me quite a while to actually, A, decide what to do, and then B, actually get the time to do it, because university takes up quite a bit of my time, and I do spend a lot more of my time than I used to, previous to this Let's Play thing, playing games online with friends and whatnot. I really haven't been doing much in the way of my Let's Plays and video editing and everything like that because, I have too much fun, playing with friends. University takes up the rest of that time. And so I haven't been doing things like, Let's Plays and stuff. But, we are here in the, in this thing, anyway. Well, anyway, this is a file I started like 37 minutes in. This is a file I started about last 6 days ago. I was actually streaming it at the time, and that's the thing. I've actually started streaming on Twitch TV every now and then some of these console games that I have with me, and even some things on my computer, although the quality of it isn't exactly the great. It kind of jumps around, but that's just, my internet speed and the capabilities of my computer, which are getting to be a little outdated, admittedly. So we're gonna erase this file because, we're just gonna have it there. So what we're going to do is, what I plan to do is, I do plan to do a whole Let's Play of this game, but what I also plan to do is every now and then I'll be streaming and I'll play through the game. I'll play through Metroid Prime 2 on this file right here and stream it, so you can watch me do that. But then you can also, if you want to, come on the actual Let's Play file where things have been reminded and blah blah blah. But anyway, we're gonna go to hard difficulty and then we're gonna, play, because that's what people do, right? Yeah.
Mission file 02546. 8 days ago, contact with Galactic Federation Trooper Squadron Bravo was lost. Contract agreement. Locate Federation troopers and render assistance. Data confirmation. Last transmission received from a rogue planet located in the Dasher region, called Aether. Uploading last known coordinates now. Scanning, 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 scanning. Target found. Analyzing, analyzing. Flight path set.
And there is Aether. Now, it does look a little bit weird, like what's all this purple going on with the planet? It's like conflicting with purple and blue, and what is going on here? Well, it doesn't really matter though, because Samus is coming. Now, as everyone, or people who have, watched my videos for a long time, or have watched them recently, and figured it out, I have done a Let's Play of Metroid Prime. It was one of my first ones. I'm not exactly the most proud of it, but, it was a Let's Play. It was one of the early days. I don't mind it. And, oh, that lightning strike. Oh, God, Samus, please. Samus, no! No! Don't worry, though. The gunship can take quite a lot of damage and stuff. Oh man, though, she just crashed through that roof. I moved away from the mic to burp because I had to. But here we go. Samus now appears, and we do the little cutscene showing everything. Yan, 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 yan. And that familiar Metroid Prime 2 sound is right there now. Or Prime series sound, I should say. Now, many people consider Prime 2 to be not the best, probably the least best of the 3 Prime games. I'm going to agree with them on that part, but it's not like any particular one in the Prime games is generally worse than the others. I just generally feel that, probably the weakest level design in total was in Prime 2. I think they handled the bosses better in Prime 2, but the level design and the fact that Dark Aether is really dumb, well, I kind of spoiled something, but it's going to be revealed like 20 minutes later anyway. So, you know, same things as Metroid Prime. You got the scan visor, scan shit, find out things on it, and if it's the right thing, and if it's the right target, you can actually put it into your actual database. So, for that matter, some of the things that you could scan in Metroid Prime 1 that would put into, that would go into the logbook are not the same here at all. I mean, in this case, I'm just kind of getting used to the controls here. You know, can't scan that. Unable to interface with the door, cannot translate alien text. So, in other words, we have to come down this way. And, of course, every time you do come down this way, there's a little cutscene of you jumping down, because they can't actually just let you fall. Because, you know, fall damage and shit. Just scanning everything to make sure that I don't waste my time scanning it later. No, I don't need to scan that. That much I can remember. Locks disengaged. Nope. I think this goes in the visor. Yeah, there we go. There's the second thing. Just pretty much scan everything you can. You probably won't end up getting 100% of the scans, though, because I was very rigorous. Or, not rigorous, but composed of a nutrient-grade biomatter protected by thick exobarrier and tensile webbing. Possible source of nourishment for local bioforms. Interesting enough. But yeah, I was very much stingy, if you will, about scanning everything in my last playthrough of this game. Not the current 2 ones that I'm going to be doing. And I only ended up getting 98% of the scans. So, you know, I really don't know what it was I was missing. I mean, I knew where it was because of the log data. It's like, oh, I'm missing 2 from creatures. But I still couldn't get it, and I was so confused because I went through every part of the game I possibly could. I scanned every boss, I did everything, and there was still 2 things missing, or 2% missing. I just didn't understand it. So I'm not expecting at this point to get 100% of the scans, and I'm also not expecting to get 100% of the items. I think I got 92 out of the 100 in the last playthrough, the hard mode playthrough, which is the one I just deleted. I keep the first one there for, you know, sake of my brother, because he was the one who originally bought this game, and he wasn't much of a gamer, but he liked Samus quite a bit, so when he saw Metroid Prime 2, he was like, oh, the sequel's always better than the original. He was one of those people, and I'm not gonna, like, disagree with him. Achoo. But as a general rule of thumb, don't assume that the sequel's going to be better. Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match, standard human. Scans indicate this trooper died of cardiac arrest. Chemical levels in body suggest an extreme state of fear at time of death. So yeah, you can scan several things around here. You know, get info on how these things died. Probably not going to do that just for sakes of, Oh, okay. Why can't I just see through you? Are your bodies supposed to be see-through like that? I don't even know if that's a glitch or not. I hope it's not, to say the least. Ah yes, trooper lore. Just like in the previous game, this game has lore. You can look them up later.
There's something wrong with the lock systems in this section. They failed twice, locking us out until someone came along to let us in. If it happens again while we're playing bait for those things, well, at least we'll go to fighting instead of hiding in the control area.
So as you can see, I've scanned 3 things and only ever got 1% of the scans yet. So as it is, you know, you're going to have to scan quite a bit of things. More of these splinters. You basically just want to search around like every dead body you see, because some of them will have lore and you'll want to read that lore. Some of them will have lore, not all of them. Anyway, before I just, like, you know, going through the explanations and stuff. At this point, I'm just kind of going through the motions because it's still, like, relatively fresh in my mind what I'm supposed to do with this part because of the recent stream that I did. I didn't actually say where my stream is, though. From here on out, I'll have a link in the description of my videos that will go to a link to my stream, my alternate channel, Natural Lord Fluffy, and, oh, what the heck? Why are these troopers suddenly alive? you know, fake reaction and stuff. I know exactly why, and the lore will tell you. Oh, the creature. So these are dark troopers, and the bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass. So basically, they're getting possessed by an unknown biomass, and that's what's keeping them alive, making them suddenly like zombies, basically. They are basically zombies. My trigger finger has not had this much work in a while. So in the previous games, just saying, as I killed that last trooper, you could scan these and they give you a logbook entry, but you don't do that in this one. Okay, so I don't know why the music's still playing. I killed all 4 of them. Probably because of that, right? There's more of them out here. I knew that already, so don't you fear, guys. Why did I go into the morph ball? I figured I had to get out of it because I was just in the morph ball hole. I guess I am the dumb. Well, anyway. Right, it's on the other side because what you would have scanned there would have been like, oh, it needs power. So you go in that hole and it gives this area power, and then you can move this, but behind it lies more dark troopers. Basically zombies. So, you know, zombies are a thing, right? They're the thing of the day, like vampires were, but, you know, zombies are suddenly as popular as ever. In fact, they've been really popular for a while. What am I even saying? Like in video games, movies, and everything. They've been getting popular and more popular. At least vampires haven't freaking very much in the way of what the hell is the word I'm looking for? Infested video games yet, like the vampires that are like sissy. Hello. What the smeg? Hey, what the hell? Oh, wait. What the? What the? That's me. That's me. That's a dark what? What? It just, what is this? What is this? Unknown dimensional anomaly? Dimensional rift. Well, that doesn't seem safe, but considering I can't go back, I guess the game is telling me to go forward into here. Everything in this part is forced. I mean, in most cases, the first part of a game is going to be forcing you to do things, even in an adventure game. But for the most part, you can have a level of adventure afterwards, and... Oh, okay. Ugh, what the heck was that? Those looked a little bit on the evil side. What? Wait, that's Phazon. What the hell? Hey, why you shooting at me? You're me, though. You shouldn't be shooting at me. We're me. Oh no, a crystal behind me got shot. You must be a terrible shot, seriously. You are a terrible shot, yo. Hey, get back here. Oh, that's cool. You sissy. Stick all these things on me? Whatever, yo. I got this. I got this. I will get... Sounds. I really didn't understand what... Nah. I suddenly get pulled back into the portal that was behind me there, and I appear here again, and that thing disappears forever. But what I really didn't understand about this is the logic behind losing the power-up systems and shit. Because this is the part of the Metroid Prime series, you know, the first 2 games, where, you know, you lose your power-ups, and I never understood why this makes sense. Because from the looks of it, she was just shooting upward, but it says gear stolen by unknown creatures. All she did was shoot her fucking gun, apparently. So everything is lost. You lose your grapple beam, the morph ball boost is offline. At least you fucking have, like, actual morph ball, though, unlike in the previous game where you had to actually go do it. So all you have is your power beam and your morph ball. They give you your morph ball at least, unlike in Metroid Prime 1. And they also give you the charge beam, too, so that's good. So they were a little more lenient about that. I felt there was really no need for that to happen, but at least they got those out of the way, like, really quick in Prime 1, so... Because seriously, living without the charge beam is just cancer, to say the least. I don't have missiles. That's right. Anyway, scan this. It doesn't go in my logbook for whatever reason. But here's the first save station of the game. Now, I could end it here, but I feel like going a little further and going for like 20 minutes or whatever. Anyway, if you didn't immediately find this save station, the game will remind you of it with the hint system unless you have it turned off. Which, like, I would only really turn off the hint system if I felt like I had everything memorized in the game. And this game does feel a little bit more, quote, linear than Metroid Prime 1, if only because, unlike in Prime 3, there's, well, sort of like in Prime 1, I mean, not Prime 3, there's a couple different areas you can go through. Like, you know, the Fendrana Drifts or whatever, or Chozo Mines, or Chozo Ruins, I mean. But here, there is 4 different areas, but there's more of a linear path you have to go through in each area. So, well, not so much a linear path, but a linear progression through each one, while in Prime 1, you sort of went back and forth between the 3, or between the 4. So, it wasn't so much a bad idea in that. It wasn't so much bad in that sense, but there was a little bit of a, you know, a linearity issue with Prime 2 in that regard. I don't consider it bad at all because you can still go back, find things you missed in other areas, blah blah blah. So it's not horrible by any means. It's just it's more linear in that regard than Prime 1 because you have to go to this area first, and you have to go to that area next, and you have to go to the third area third. It's like that. So that door is going to be important for later. Just keep that in mind. Can't get up there because I don't have my morph ball. Well, not my morph ball, but my super jump. Oh, hey, what's up there, yes, splinters? That's for you bastards. I don't need to deal with you splinters. You can't jump up here anyway. I am the law, bitches! I'm just recording things. Like, there's no real need for me to read out a lot of things. I'll read out the lore, but, you know, in the most part, most of the scans you get will either identify the thing's weakness or, you know, just give you a general idea of what the life form does on the planet. It's all a good read for, like, story and interesting stuff like that. And oh. Ooh. This sucks. You have lore, though. I'll read the lore, but everything else I won't read unless I feel like it. So it's good for like the backstory, lore of the planet, you know, stuff like that. It's a good read, but other than that, really, once you scan it once, you've scanned it every single time in your mind.
I think Haley's losing it. He talks to himself all the time. He won't sleep. He almost shot me on watch the other night. I think I thought he was one of those things. I talked to the doc about taking him off the line, and he told me we need all the help we can get. That's true, but if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful.
So, scan 4% of the scans now. You get through them really you get through the first 10% or so fairly quickly. Hell, you can get through most of it fairly quickly if you know what they have to scan and stuff.